Hello. I'm testing to see if I'm actually streaming. Hopefully I am. Ah. I wanted to try something new. Hello. Welcome to Invisible Playings, where the inside shines through. I am your host, Invisyble, and today we are going to try Sudoku, but specifically Killer Soduku. And we shall see how this goes and whether or not you all can hear me. Hopefully you can. But yeah. So, for those of you who don't know how Sudoku works, I'm going to explain it to you. And there are modes that I can play this in. It could be easy, medium, hard, or expert. I'm going to try expert, and I'm going to see whether or not I can actually beat an expert puzzle in like 45 minutes. Hopefully, my goal is to beat it actually in like 20 to 30 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, hopefully you can see the timer. If you can't, it's been 9 seconds so far. I'm going to press play. And so this is Killer Soduku. So what you need to know is that this right here is a cage. Oh, is there a way to do it so that you can have colors here? I don't know if I can. It would be much easier for you to see if I set it up so that you can see colors. But I don't know if you see this 19 right here. So that means the 3 numbers that are in here will equal up to 19. The 2 numbers in here will equal up to 4. The 2 numbers in here will equal up to 8. And the 4 numbers in here will equal up to 18. This one only has 1 number. So what's 1 number that equals up to 7? 7. And if it's blue, that means I put the right number. If it's ever red, that means I put the wrong number. And I get 3 mistakes before I lose. So the goal is to not lose. I could also do notes. And notes is, you'll see how notes work actually. I'm going to leave those so you can see how they work later. But how Sudoku works is you got 9 huge boxes, right? And each box is going to have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will never repeat going vertical or horizontal or in the same box. And as we play, it'll make more and more sense. So yeah, what I try to do is in Killer Soduku, I like Killer Soduku better than normal Sudoku because Killer Soduku actually tells you what numbers should be in there. Like I don't have to try to figure it out. Like I have to try to figure it out, but the more you play it, the easier it gets. For example, 1 box that equals 9 is 9. I'm so smart. But something you don't know, the numbers 1, 2, and 3 add up to 6. And this is the only combination of 3 digits without repeating that will equal 6. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. So I'm going to put notes here just to help other people. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. The only issue with notes is that sometimes it gets way too convoluted because it's way too many numbers on the screen and I don't want to overwhelm myself or overwhelm you all. So I'm going to mostly try to do it without notes, or maybe I'll try to do it with notes because I'm trying to help you all too. Another trick I've learned is that every digit in here, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 equals 45. So that means going horizontally, each row equals 45, and going vertically, each column equals 45. I really hope y'all can hear, otherwise it's like, man, she's clicking around. I think my mic is up this time around, so we'll see. Hopefully it works. Okay. So, why am I playing Killer Soduku? I mean, it's not the most, it's nice and engaging, I think, because, I'm doing it, but I don't know how fun it is to watch somebody play. But I really felt like I should do it. I don't know why. So yeah, here I am playing Sudoku and attempting to figure this out. So, if you know what I know, I'm gonna mess with this box first. You usually want to try to use, like I'm looking at each of these boxes and I'm trying to see if I could equal 45 without too much being missing. And of course I would choose expert. Maybe I shouldn't have chose expert for like my first round. Oh, okay, here we go. So all of these cages are contained to this box except for this digit, which makes this better. That's what I was looking for. So 12 plus 10 is 22. 22 plus 16 is 38. 45 minus 38 is... And this is where I mess up because math is difficult. I'm about to switch it around. Okay. Ah, ha, ha. Ah. 45 minus 38 should be 7. Okay. Now, if you know how to play regular Sudoku, this is actually really helpful. These two 7s that are right here. Because now I have a 7 in this row, a column, a 7 in this column, and a 7. I'm missing the 7 in this column. But because 7 can't appear in this box or this box anymore, 7 is in one of these two sections. That's what that tells me. Because I already know 1 and 3. So 7 is here. And what does that do for me at the moment? Good question. Good question. What it does for this one is I now know that this, well, I already kind of knew that anyway, but the only options for this box, combinations of 10, would be 2 plus 8 and 4 plus 6. What does that tell me for everything else? I don't know. I'm also going to have to figure out. I want to mess with this one because the two combinations in this game that give you 15 are 6 plus 9 and 7 plus 8. I'm like 95% sure that this has to be 6 and this has to be 9. But that's also me going off of a limb, and you're technically not supposed to do that because technically there's a mathematical solution. I don't have to do that. Oh, 13 minus 7 is 6. So this is either 1 and 5 or 2 and 4. The way I want to do this one. Oh, wait. No, can't do that. Grr. Man, why did I choose to do expert? Maybe I should have done like medium so y'all could have actually seen a puzzle get completed. But here we are. Okay. It's really good if you have a cage, like if there were 4, like this one that has 4 digits, and if this equaled something really high, then there's only so many combinations that it could be, right? You want to start with the lowest number of combinations possible and then work your way up. That makes things easier. Like this 29 one, theoretically it shouldn't have too many combinations because 987 equals 24, 5. But there's definitely a version of this that would equal 6 for sure. 15 plus 15. No, that doesn't work. Really? Is this 9875? Really? No way this is 9875. It's 9875. Okay, so why I chose the 7 here, because 7 cannot be in this, and these darker areas shows you that too. So 7 can't be in this box, 7 can't be in this row, column, and 7 can't be in this row. So if it was 9875, which kind of a hunch, but I went with it, then 7 would have to be here to stay inside of this cage, which I hope you can see. Man, next time I play this, if I play this online, I'm going to see if I can get it so you can see the colors, because that's the way I like to play it, so that you can actually see which box and which number corresponds to which number. Well, since I know it's 9875, 985, 985, and 985. Wow, really? Really? I'm kind of blown away. That's beautiful. Okay, so 7 is in this row, 7's in this row, 7 has to be here. The issue is 7 could be in any of these. Again, the 7's are not helpful. But I do know, because this is 1, 2, 3, and this is in the same box, this can't be 1 or 2, so this is 4 and 5. Now that's going to be the last set of notes I take for this one, because I don't want to overwhelm people, and I can already see, like, there's a lot of numbers everywhere. Oh, I can also use hints too. If I used hints, it's so that I could, like, end this quicker. I try to speed run these because it gets your brain going on a Friday. Who wants to think on a Friday? Apparently I do. Wow, I can't believe I got 987. Wow, the light shining through really shines. I knew it. I told you. I knew that this was a 6. I knew. So, the only combinations for 15, 7 plus 8, and 9 plus 6. The more you play this, the more you'll just know these things. Because there's a 9 here, it cannot be a 9 right here. And because there's a 7 in this box, there can't be a 7 here. But basically, because there's a 7 in this row, there can't be 7 anyway. 6, 9, which means 9 has to be here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is actually 5, 8, 9, 7. 9, 8, 7, 5. Wow, that's amazing. And look, the 9s for these, the center, have actually been filled in. That's so awesome. Okay. So I don't know if you could tell, but I actually really enjoy Killer Soduku. Oh my gosh, I really enjoy Killer Soduku. This is so cool. Well, if this is a 5, this has to be 4. 4 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 is the only thing missing. Okay. Awesome. So this has to equal 6, 11, and 6. Well, this can't be 2, 4. This one has to be 1, 5, which means this one has to be 2, 4. I said I wasn't going to do any more notes, but I will do it real quick so that I can keep track of what 11 is. Now, 11 has all of these boxes. Like if it's a big number, like 11 that uses almost every number, like 11 uses every combination numbers except for 1. So I know it's not 2 and 9 because 2 is here and 9 is here. I know it's not, oh, it is actually 3 and 8. Which means there is no 3 here. 8s are here, 8s are here, 8s have to be here. I'm not supposed to be doing this many notes. I don't want to overwhelm y'all, and I don't want to overwhelm me. Oh no. Okay. 3s are here. 3s are here. 3s are here. Oh my gosh. I thought my notes were on. Yo. Oh, thank goodness I just clicked the right one. Oh my gosh. I thought my notes were on. I was trying to put 3 in both spots. Oh my gosh, that could have been so bad. It could have been so bad. I would have been so upset if I wasted a mistake just because I didn't hit notes. Okay, well, let's keep it going. Oh, I'm feeling this. This is 1. 4. This is 8. Okay, so how did I know? Because I have every number except 1 filled in. So I got, counting 1 now, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 was missing. So hopefully at this point you kind of understand how the game works, because as I get more and more excited, my brain might not actually explain everything. Do y'all see this? I got basically the entire middle done. So cool. Okay. I can't do 1 and 7. I can't do 3 and 5. So this has to be 2 and 6. 6 is right there. So this is 2. 1 is the only thing left. Can't do 8 here. Beautiful. 8, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 4 and 7, which is 11. So this is a 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It's probably not going to be 5 here. It's probably going to be a 5 here. But I'm not going to take that chance just in case. And the reason I say that, because if it's like half the number, specifically 10, like if it equals 10 and there's a 5, 5s usually just don't fit in the 10 cage. They usually just don't. I could be wrong. Oh my goodness, there's a 7. This is 4. 7. We completed our first box. Let's go. So cool. Okay. Yeah, we might be zooming now. This is good. This is good. Okay. This 6 and 8, 9 and 5. So it would have to be 8, 6 if it was going to be like that, or 5, 9. And right now it could still be any of those, so I can't mess with this one yet. Him. This box is even, ooh. Let's mess with this one. Let's mess with this one. 14 plus 18 is 32. Don't ask me how I was able to do that so quickly. 40. This equals 5. This is 5. Wow. And I said 5 usually doesn't go in there. But I told you 5 wouldn't be in this two. I told you. 5 is in this one. Which means this one is 5. Boom. Goes the dynamite. 8. 5. Can't be 2, 3, so it has to be 1 and 4. Can't be a 1 there, so this is 4 and this is 1. So couldn't be 2, 3 because of this, and couldn't be 2, 3 because of that. Well, it could have. Couldn't be 1 and 4. I mean, it was 1 and 4, but it couldn't be a 1 here because 1 is over there. So I know 1 has to be here. I know 1 has to be here. So 1 is here or here. Can't be a 1 here because 1 plus none of these numbers equals 13. So has to be a 1 right here, which helps with this box. Okay, so this is 17 plus, oh goodness gracious, math is hard. I'm gonna just borrow 1 from you. 20, 38, 38 plus 3 is 41. 41, this is impossible. I can't do 4 plus 4. That would be a double number. I did that math wrong. Wait, hold on. Let me try it again. It's not 18, it's 17. Okay, so it's 37. This is probably a 5, which would be my middle 5. 5 and 3. Okay, y'all see? See, look at that. You got to be careful because sometimes you'll see that number, and even though there's parts of it outside of that box, you'll be like, oh yeah, obviously it's that, and then it'll just throw your whole math calculation off. But this is 8 and 6 because this 5 is in this row and in this box, so it can't be 9 and 5. Wow. 5, 8, no 6, 7. This is 9 and 4. This is 9 and 4. This is 2 and 7. I can just tell it's 2 and 7 because it's missing 2 and 7. This one equals 9. It's not 4 and 5. It's not 1 and 8, but it could be 2 and 7 or 3 and 6. If it was 3 and 6, it would be 6 here and a 3 here. 2 and 7 could be anywhere. That's not helpful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now this is my least favorite part when it's like, oh, what could it be? Oh, wait, this has to be 2 and 8. 8 and 2. Now, mental memory, I don't know if you guys remember, but I said the only options here were 2 and 8 and 6 and 4 because there's a 6 here. Now all that's left is 8 and 2. So that just, oh, and you see how it used to be 2 and 4 here, but because I took the 2 out here, the notes just automatically filled that in. So, super helpful. Okay. So, yeah, the 1 has to be up here. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? It can't be 1 and 3. It can't be a 3 here. But I am still missing a 3. No, I'm about to rush into a situation without fully doing the math on this one. I'm really tempted to put 3, but I don't know if that's right. So give me a second. Okay. I'm missing 2. I'm missing 1 and 3. I'm missing a 7. Why am I missing a 7? 7 is here. I told you. Wait, I don't want to say I told you yet. I don't want to say I told you yet. Because what if this is a what? What if this is 3? If this is 3, I would be so happy. Because it means I just mentally pieced that together. right? Ooh, I want to take 3 so bad, but I want to investigate a little bit more before I get. I'd hate to do so well so far and then get a mistake because I'm just being silly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a 5. 6. I'm missing a 7. This is 5 and 7, which is 12, so this is an 8. Okay. This is 9 and 4. Ugh. But there's no 9 or 4 to tell me where it goes quite yet. Oh, that's too much mental math to do right now to try to figure out what digits are missing. I know somewhere in here is a 1 missing. 2. 2 is here and 2. 2 can't be here. So 2 has to be here. Which means this is a 2. And this is a 3. And if this is going over your head and you want me to do like an easy one a little bit later, like if I beat this in enough time, then I'll show you an easy one just so you can see how it works a little better. Otherwise, let me know in the comments if you're like, Invisyble, we need you to play Killer Soduku again because it's complicated. I'm like, it is complicated. It took a while for me to get this game. This equals 10. Oh, this equals 10. But I already know it can't be 1 and 9 and 3 and 7. This is another 2 and 8 and 6 and 4 1. Oh, also in Sudoku, patterns tend to repeat. Like, for example, 2 and 8, 6 and 4. 2 and 8, 6 and 4. 8, 6. Okay. So this is 2, 7. This is 9, 4. This column should be completed. Ay. So should this one. This is 5 and 7. Dude. Me and the 7s are going to box. Oh, and there's exactly 9 of each number throughout the puzzle. Oh, it's a puzzle. That's why I like these. That makes sense. 7. Can't be 7 here. Could be 7 here or here. 7 actually has to be here. 7, it would be 1 and 2. That actually would work out really nicely. Or it could be 7. Be a 4 here. Cannot be a 4 there. Can't be a 4 there. 7 has to be here. 2, 1. No, 7 is here. 5. And you may be thinking, whoa, Invisyble, you must be super good at math. I think it's more so you play this game enough and you start to get good with pattern recognition. I need a 3 in here somewhere because I'm missing a 3. 1, 2, missing 3 can't be here. This is 9 and 4. Why do I keep forgetting that? 3, 4 is in here. 5, 6. This is 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 3, 8 could be here. 6, 5 can't be here. This is 3 and 8. Because the 5 right here is blocking a 5 from being right there. Which means this is a 6. Which means this equals 7. And it can't be 1 and 6, and it can't be 2 and 5, so it's 3 and 4. There's a 4 right there, so this is 3, and this is 4. You kind of have to not see the entire board. You just need to see the box, the column, and the row at the same time for whichever one you're in. I need a 1. Well, there's a 1 here and there's a 1 here. Especially if it's like, what do I need? So then I start looking specifically for that number, right? This is 15, has to be 9 and 6 because again, there's only 2 combinations and I already see an 8. 9 and 6. Ugh, gross. Gross. 9 and 6 could be in either of these spaces. Why does that keep happening? 6 is either here or here. 6. You and I are going to have to fight. It's nothing personal. Nothing personal. Okay. 16. I'm missing 1, 2. I'm missing. Can't be a 3 there. It's calling me. The 3, to place the 3 right here. It's calling me because there's a 3 in this bottom row. Because there can't be a 3 here because of this. Oh wait, yeah, this is 96. I forgot. The 3 is calling me. Well, what if it's a 1? I don't have enough. It's not a 1. It's not a 1. I told you. Because look, there's a 1 right here. It's 3. I knew it. I felt it in my bones. I don't know how many minutes ago. I knew it. With like every fiber of my being. I knew it. Like, especially since I hit this 3 on accident. But that 3. Wonderful. This is wonderful. I wonder if it'd be more engaging for y'all if I had music here. And then this 3 got opened up because of here, or this 8. If I had music. I don't know. Things to play around with. No, y'all can suggest things. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. 3. 3 is completed. 5 is not completed. I'm missing a 5 here. And I'm missing a 5 here. Okay, I'm going to ignore 5. 1 is also not completed. 1 has to be here, though. Which means 5 is where I thought it would be. Wow. Truly inspired right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gross. Gross. The amount of spaces 4 can be. 13. It's not. Oh, it's another 9 and 4. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's 9 and 4. Let me walk you through why I'm thinking that. Okay, so 16 minus 3 is 13. So these 2 here equal 13. I can't use 8 and 5, and I can't use 6 and 7, which only leaves 4 and 9. 9! Why are you doing this? Look at the 8s. Mostly, if not completed. I think this is wherever the 8 is here. 8 can't be here. 8 can't be here. 8 can't be here. 8 is here. I think I just finished the 8s. I think I just finished the 8s. But the 9s and the 4s. Look, I only have 3 9s, but the 4s are closer to being done. 7. What 7 am I missing? I'm missing a 7 here. One of you. 14 minus 5 is 9. It can't be 2 7. 7 has to be here. This is my 2 7. Okay. This equals 9. I'm missing 3 6. 6 and 3. This equals 11. Oh gosh. No 4 7. No 3 8. No 6 5. Which means this equals. Guess what digits it equals? And I'll give you a hint. It's like my least favorite one right now. Yep, you guessed it. It's 2 9. Oh, but that's the case. 1 2 3 4. I'm missing a 6 5 6 7 8 9. Oh, 6 9. We got another 9. Yay! Which means this is a 4. And this is a 9. Yay! We're doing it. The 9s are getting completed. I really want to finish the 9s now, but I don't know where else I had a 9 set up. I feel like this is 4 and 9. But I also feel like I don't have enough information to figure out where the 4 is versus the 9. Which is kind of upsetting, actually. Oh, look at that. I haven't even been keeping track of how many boxes I completed, but look at that. We got 5 boxes. So, this box, this box, this box, this box, and this box. So, we're almost there. And wow, yeah, it's been about 30 minutes or so. It was pretty good. I've beaten an expert puzzle in like 20 minutes, so it's not my best, but it's also been a minute since I did this, Also, I'm trying to explain things too. And also, I usually do the multicolored ones so I can see better. Oh, what's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 and 5. I immediately knew this was a 6 because 5 is right there. Most of these 5s, if not all of the 5s, hold on. I completed the 5s. Now, if I was playing Sudoku on this app, it would show you these numbers would disappear. Actually, if I was playing Killer Soduku on the app, right now I'm playing on my computer. If I was playing it on, like, my iPad, these numbers would disappear so I would know which ones were left. And it would actually make it easier for you to visualize. What am I missing? A 9 and a 4? Of course it's a 9. 9 and a 4. This box is like intimidating me so hard. I don't know why. I don't know why this box is shaking me so hard. Okay. 2 has to be a 2 or 2 here. It can't be a 2 here because this would be 2 plus 8 to equal 10 plus 8, which would be 18. But there's a 2 and an 8 here blocking that, and also this 8. So 2 can't be here, which means a 2 is here. Which means this is a 9. Are you telling me if I would have just looked at the 2 earlier, come on, 9. That means this is a 4 and this is a 9. Which means I can knock out the other 9. 2. Yeah. I have not conquered the 9s yet. Give me 1 second. Now I've conquered the 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 9s. Let's go. I don't know if you can see my score because I forgot how I set this up. Like if you can actually see the time. But it's been 31 minutes of playing. And my score is 21,404 with 0 mistakes. That would be so cool if I could go through like this first live I only have 4 digits left. Yo, let me stop playing around. Hold on. 2 and 7. 7, 2. What am I missing? 6 and 4? Ooh, 6, 4, 6. Okay. What would have been bad? Alright. So now I'm going to open it back up so you can see it. Oh, you can see the timer. Cool. Ah, there's a random ad playing off to the side. Hopefully that's not enough information to get me in trouble. I wonder if I can just like move this over some. I don't think I can. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I do not know what ad that was, nor do I endorse it. So hopefully I don't get in trouble later. Okay. So this is easy mode, so you can see. So the variations in modes tells you how many stuff is filled in. And because I usually go into like 3, I just kind of wanted to do this one real quick. So 8 and 5 is 3. 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 1. 10 minus 3 is 7. 11 minus 7 is 4. 10 minus 1 is 9. 14 minus 5 is 9. 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 plus 1 is 7. 16 minus 7 is 9. 14 minus 5 is 9 again. Am I completing all the 9s? This is like reverse the other one. 10 minus 4 is 3. 9 minus 1 is 8. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing a 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. I'll come back to that one later because it should just 3 plus 1 is 4. This is 1. Oh, 2. Ah! You did not click a 3. 2. 5. My perfect run. Why? Oh, that's 7. 7 plus 7. That's enough. I think you get the gist. So I'm trying to do things where I like, show my intro a couple times. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Invisyble playing Killer Soduku. Hope you all enjoyed it, and until next time, happy Friday, enjoy your weekend, yay! Bye! I hope you remember that you are visible.